On my way to Orania, I traveled for 30 minutes on a horrible road with hundreds of potholes. When I arrived in Orania, I had loads of time, so I decided to walk around, drove around, and even had time to speak to some of the locals. And yes, I spoke in Afrikaans because I learned the Afrikaans at school, so I was quite comfortable. The one thing that struck me as I drove through town is that there's a museum dedicated to Hendrik Verwoerd. For the folks who don't know, Hendrik Verwoerd was the architect of apartheid. I later found out that the president of Orania is actually descendant from Hendrik Verwoerd. I found the locals very friendly and welcoming, and I learned a lot about the history and the future plans of this town. I purposely avoided speaking politics and any other controversial topics. The first thing I learned was that this town was actually formed in 1991 and there was only 13 people back then. Currently there's almost 3,000 people living there and growing. Another interesting fact, they have no police force. They don't receive funding from the government, and unlike 99% of South Africa, they have no issues with load shedding. Then I decided to drive up this hill to go see the bus of the South African Prime Ministers. These buses were removed from various towns in South Africa and moved to Orania. One of the interesting monuments is dedicated to the koeksister, which is a traditional Afrikaner confectionery made of fried dough infused in syrup or honey.